All right. Today is January the 14th. It's a Friday. We're long here. Just going back, we took a long this morning. Last night we had about a 10-point drop, and we looked for a chance to get in long today. Looked like we were going to retest the top, and we have so far. We got in 10:30 this morning at 1280. Only with two contracts. We're going for a larger size trade today, so we kept our contracts down. That way we avoid taking larger than necessary risks. First target was filled at 1281, which locked in $50 and was able to put us to a break-even stop. We got a risk off the table that way. That way we could watch this trade go and develop without having to keep any risk of our initial funds on the table. So we've been in this all day. You can see we've got a real long up channel going on here, pretty much right from first thing this morning. We have a preventative stop in place right now, positive stop in at 1286, which is at 6 points, and that guarantees us another $300 on this last contract should we get stopped out. We're giving it a little bit of distance here just so that we don't get it taken out with just some of the regular movement of the market. But speaking of regular movement, today has been anything but regular. It's been an incredibly slow day. The volume has just been pathetic, but with the Fed buying all the equities these days, it's a good chance that we would see the upside with the light volume, and we have so far. Let's see, we're sitting at 1287.75, 1280 area, so we're sitting about 8 points to the upside since we got in. We have a target in at 1290, which is about the high side of my channel right now, moving into the afternoon trading. If we do get some more volume and a good push up, it's a very possible target. If we break through that area, we could be looking at trading to 1300 yet. Although I'd say I don't think that that's going to happen today. I don't think that the volume is in to get to that level at this point. So we're basically going to keep watching this trade develop here. We're hoping to get another push to the upside. It'd be nice to see about a volume of about 10,000 or so in a minute. If we could get that in here, we have a good chance of moving up another 2 points or so. So let's just continue to watch and see where this takes us. Looks like we are pushing towards that area. However, the volume coming in hasn't quite been that much. We're looking right now, we're still under 5,000. But if we get a few minutes of that, it could also drive prices up enough as well. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a test down here. Basically what we're hoping for is that this trend line is going to support this price to keep it from continuing down. Keep it in line here, and then that way it should find some support and hopefully move back to the upside. If not, well, our preventative stop's locked in another $300, so we're still sitting pretty. So we'll just give this a few more minutes, see what happens. Word of the day today has been patience with the light volume and the small moves. It's been really hard watching this sometimes, but hopefully it'll be all worth it. And it looks like we're moving to the upside again a little bit. See if that holds. We want to get through the 88.50 area. If that's going to continue, if it fails here and moves back down, then we could be looking at a larger move to the downside, which could get close to our stop. So We hope that that doesn't happen, but if it does, that's why we have a preventative stop in. We are now moving in on the 3 o'clock hour, which is probable to get a little bit of volume, a little bit of movement in around the 3 o'clock time. If we do see that, hopefully it's going to be in our direction. We've tested to 1287 twice now here in the last 20 minutes of watching this, so I'm going to hope that that's going to hold and that we will continue on and move up towards our target. Looks like we are getting a little volume, and looks like it is taking us to the upside so far. Hopefully that'll continue. We've still got about 2 points to go. Pushing a little bit. It looked like we could be running out of some steam here, so I'm going to tighten my stop up a little bit more. Add another $50 in there. So we're locked in $350 on the last contract, or $400 for the trade is locked in right now. And shooting target will be 550 with our 10-point target. A little push to the downside now. See if our stop outlives it. It looks like we may be getting into a sell-off here at the end of the day. It is Friday. A lot of people can close their positions for the weekend. See what happens here. We got a few ticks before our stop. And I may tighten up a little bit here as we go into the end of the day. Just that way we lock in a little more profit. I think we will. I think what we'll do here is we're going to move our stop up another 2, lock in 7 points on that, and that way if get our stop taken out, well, we just guaranteed ourselves a $400 trade on this, and if it somehow turns around, which it doesn't look like it's going to, we could still get some more out of it. We'll have to just watch here. We're right on the line. Right on the line. We've been in this trade for a long time. I've been watching this all day and it's moved so slowly. At points I've felt like going to sleep, but I don't do that when I'm in a trade. So plus I'm sitting here making this video for you. Let's see what we got here. It is pushing. One more tick to our stop. If it doesn't turn around here, we're going to get taken out. I'd like to see it poke back up. I don't know what the chances are for that right now though. Maybe what we'll do, continue to watch. We'll have to see who's going to step in here. pressure. I think what we might do here now is, I think we might bring our target in. Doesn't really look like we're going to get there by the end of the day. So if we bring our target in, we just may close it, or maybe not. I apologize for this taking so long. I don't control the market. If I did, I'd always win. And it would have taken my targets a long time ago. But at the same time, I don't want to edit this down because you'll probably miss the targeting then. So we'll just have to bear through it and watch. I realize it can be a little bit like watching paint dry, but nonetheless, we'll watch it. Oh, and we were taken out. Grabbed our stop. Let's see, that was a $400 trade. Took us all damn day, but you know what? That's worth it. Off of 2 contracts, we were only using $1,000 of leverage. $400. That's a 40% return on our leveraged money. We got into this trade with 6 ticks of risk on 2 contracts. That's worth $150 of risk. We locked in $400, so that's better than 2 to 1 on our risk to reward. All in all, pretty good day. So if you want to learn how, check us out, tradingonlinemadeeasy.com.